Alright guys, welcome to the channel, and Salazar back here for another video. So the team challenge for this year is over. At TCG Collector, we had our fourth winner, who I'll mention soon. But congratulations to that person on playing awesome. And we'll go through the deck that I played. So we got the Arceus vstar here. Doing 200 with the Trinity Nova and searching your deck for 3 basic energy right there. So easy as Trinity Charge, not bad if you're going second. Does no damage, but you search your deck for the same amount of things. We were pairing it with the Charizard vstar with its explosive fire attack for 130, and if it's got any more damage counters on it, it does 100 more. Easy to do with the Magma Basin, which we'll talk about in a second. And then your vstar Blaze for 320 damage. Choice belt does 350, which we use sometimes if we don't need to use our vstar power with the Arceus with Starbreath, searching the deck for 2 cards. So if I've got a Path to the Peak and play, that is the better one for me to use. We've got a copy of the Manaphy and a Dunsparce in here. The Manaphy protecting the bench from Urshifu decks, and the Dunsparce protecting the Arceus from weakness, which is awesome. We got one copy here of the Entei V from was it Brilliant Stars? Yeah, I think it's anyway. But yeah, we've got the fleet-footed attack, same as the Suicune. It's got the same attack as the Suicune as well, but a bit hefty more on the retreat. But it's helpful in this deck as well. And then you got the Luminion V here, searching your deck for a supporter once it's on the field. And then you got the Bidoof Barbarrel. The Barbarrel is seeing a crap load of play in so many decks these days. As well, it's going to go on this one, so it did, and we played a 2/2 line of that in the deck. So we've gone to the items. Noticeable one, in my opinion, is the Magma Basin. On this deck, it goes onto 5 Pokemon only, so I can't use this to utilize that onto the Arceus. But once during your turn, you may put fire energy from your discard pile onto one of your bench Pokemon and put 2 damage counters. 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So good for getting that damage output up there with the explosive fire. And one Path to the Peak in the deck. So we play 4 of them. We play one Path to the Peak in here to stop maybe Mew VMAX or something like that. You know what that does. So I don't really want to have that in play if I've got the Luminion or the Arceus in play. Just I won't be able to do anything. 11 copies of Fire Energy in here and 3 copies of the Double Turbo. In here, which minuses damage by 20, but it helps out to get that energy acceleration. 3 copies of Choice Belt to get the Charizard up to 260, doing the damage, which is awesome. New card coming out in the new set, Shining Halucha, which will be able to do an extra 30 more if I'm attacking into a VMAX Pokemon, so that's awesome to see that. You got the usual supporters, got 3 Professors, 3 Marnie, and 2 Boss's Orders. Those are the only supporters in the deck. I got 1 copy of Escape Rope, which essentially is a boss, but they choose what they bring out. Can be helpful to get those knockouts. I got 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 3 copies of Switch, and 4 copies of Quad Ball in the deck, and I'm pretty sure I've gone through everything there. Yep. So the team is sorted now for TCG Collector, and that team would be the first week winner, which was Jason, or Jace, who goes by. So Jace got the first week. Second week went to Peter Wu, who played Rayquaza. Jace played Single Strike Urshifu with Umbreon, which was awesome. Peter Wu won his second one with won the second round with Rayquaza. Third week went to Will playing Mew VMAX, and fourth also went to another Mew VMAX player in Nicole, who won tonight. So congratulations to all of them for making the team. I'm sure they'll do well and they'll represent the team well. along with the Game Corner winners, which were Joe, Alex, Tom, and Matt. So congrats to all of them. The games I played tonight were not bad. The deck performed the way I expected it to. Just a bit unlucky in some games, but that's all good. My first game was against, who was it against actually? I need to remember who it was against. Oh, no, I had a bye. So my first game was a bye, so that means I automatically got a win. Because we had an uneven amount of players, so one player had to get a bye, and unfortunately that was me. So I would have preferred to play, but I won't take a win away from anything, so got a free win on that one. Round 2 versus Nicole. This was pretty much essentially the game that I needed to hopefully qualify. Because it would have got me 2 wins in that case. But yep, Nicole got the edge out. I actually won game 1 in the matchup. She ended up scooping up the game in the first round due to me having a bit of a setup, and she couldn't do much when I had path and play, and it was pretty much game over by that time, so it's unlucky for her, but all good. She bounced back in game 2, getting the awesome setups, finding what she needed. But I got some good KOs in myself, and it was actually a close matchup between the Charizard and the Mew. And in the third game, I drew absolutely nothing but this dude, had nothing else to do, and that was it. She got everything she needed on turn 1 and beat me, so that's the way the game goes, and that's the way that Mew likes to perform. If you like, Mew punishes decks that don't do well, so that's some bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then game 3, I ended up raising my mate Alvin, who was playing Wintercoat Shadow Rider. Deck's not bad, but we both got a couple of dead draws in our game, but I ended up winning the whole thing at 2-0, and ended up getting in with my final score of being at 2 wins, 1 loss, which brought me up to 6 points total. So I'm not sure where I finished officially, but it was probably in the top 4, top 5, something like that. So really happy with the performance in this deck, and I'm going to keep it around since grass might be staying played soon. So this whole deck is staying around with me for a while. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. We got the team challenge. Sorry, not team challenge. We got the pre-release hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Can't really say much or know much about that, so that'll be awesome to do. Until then though, I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace.